Welcome back to Channel Up, where we break down trending controversies with the seriousness that they actually demand. You know, we've been tracing every angle of the Mohbad saga, yeah? And today we're shifting gears, but it still connects to the Mohbad saga, kinda. This one zeroes in on Iyabo Ojo and her daughter Priscilla Ojo, the wife of Juma Jukes, and also the controversial Dr. Kemi Olunloyo's explosive claim that the recent pregnancy of Priscilla and the announcement was all a scam. Now, Kemi alleges that Priscilla is not pregnant. Alleges more that Iyabo never traveled to Canada, and everything from the baby bump to the baby shower were all staged. Now, I'm going to play the video capturing these allegations from Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, and then I would break it down. We would see it. We would look at the photo that was posted a few days ago, and we would analyze. We're humans, right? We're going to use our head, we're going to use our rationality and analyze, and then we would know if they were real photos of Priscilla Ojo and her supposed baby or not. Stay tuned. More details after the break.
Let's talk about Priscilla Ojo and the whole she's had a baby business. All these things are planned. And I keep telling you, you don't listen to me. Iyabo Ojo is not in Canada. She's inside Banana Island, hiding in an apartment there. She has to make everything look like she's in Canada by doing a skit every now and then off some balcony in a background that looks like Toronto. I've lived in Toronto 5 years, so I know what the balconies and what the backgrounds look like. Those are all trips to Canada. She's posting all these videos now. Look at her face very carefully. Is that the same Iyabo to you? Is that not like 2021 when she was doing all these different skits on TikTok? She's a liar. Tell her to go and do live video at the CN Tower. That way we know she's in Toronto. CN Tower is the landmark for Toronto. Tó o bá ti ṣe fídíò ní Toronto CN Tower, àti wá àti Priscilla, ṣe bí sọ́mà láwà ẹ̀ ẹgbọ́n ọmọ yín dání and everything, onírò òfò, onírò òṣì, kò ń ṣẹ́jú ẹ̀, àwọn gullible fans ẹ̀, àwọn hookup girls ẹ̀, tó ń manipulate, tó ń fake on. You think we're one of them? Iyabo, ó bà ayé àwọn èèyàn jẹ́, ó bà marriages àwọn èèyàn jẹ́, ó bà business àwọn èèyàn jẹ́, ó lo Gistlover láti ti da ayé àwọn èèyàn rú, ó wá ń dúró nínú multiple personalities, ó wá obstruct justice so that Mohbad ò ní rí justice. Wọ́n ń sọ fún VDM, ìpè justice for Mohbad is a distraction. You are going to be a grandmother. Grandmother òṣìwò ló jẹ́. Nígbà tó sọ fẹ́ sàbọ̀ kó announce àti lọ́lá àlàó kó announce kó ti bímọ, ó ti di grandma, the blue jet has arrived. You are not in Canada. You are hiding in Banana Island. Tí bá rat out even further, kò ní yé àwọn èèyàn. Kò sí entry ẹ̀, there's no documented entry of yours inside Canada. CBS ò ní entry ẹ̀ lórúkọ ẹ̀ àfi tó bá forúkọ mi wọ Canada. Iyabo Ojo is not in any records of ever entering Canada. NIS gan sọ pé ever wọ Canada pẹ̀lú passport ẹ̀. Àbójútó pé Nigerian passport máa wà swiped with the CBS, Canadian Border Services Agency. Onírọ́ jáde kó lọ rọ́lọ́pàá. Naira Marley àti VDM dúró dé kó dùn máa bọ̀ ńlé. Ojo kò sí banana òrùpọ̀ dẹ̀ ní wá. Anyway, tí n bá ti rí fídíò yẹn from CN Tower, you're not in no damn Canada. Now, as for Priscilla tó bímọ, mo rò pé nígbà tí mo ṣe fídíò tí mo fún ẹ advice pé kò wọ́n máa pariwo ara ẹ gbogbo ẹ̀. It was the reason why I did these videos. It's not like I care about you. Okay, I just care about what's going to happen to you because of the bad things you've done to people. When I did that video, your fans they were like sucked into it, okay? Because they don't have, I don't know, this kind of fake idiots, yeah? You know, with one video, Antonio is good though that she gave that advice, so blah, blah, blah. There were some people in that thread saying she's already had the baby. This advice is not needed. When did they tell you they've already had the baby? They've already had the baby because it's about so funny. That's Iyabo. Mama, the third party, much announcement, raw, the coin, gbogbo. So now, Priscilla started posting pictures, pregnant pictures. First thing, bímọ. And try to divert police from where you are. Iyabo is in Banana Island, Lagos. Priscilla is likely in Canada. I haven't checked her own papers. Okay, but we saw her arriving with Lola Alawo at some airports. There's no proof that that's even Canada. Okay, I have to see landmarks that says you are Pearson International Airport. Meanwhile, lẹ́yìn gbogbo yẹn àti bímọ àti ìbímọ yìí lẹ finally bímọ. Ẹ wá bímọ tán, Hey, shit that down, Iyabo. Iyabo, you are so fake. You're a liar, you're a thief, and you're a cheat. LCF near liar, cheats, and fraud. You're in LCF. That's an acronym I created in Canada. Liars, cheats, and frauds. So, Tade Rokwenga. Oh, I gbé photo ìjáde lẹ́yìn. O rò pójú mi fọ́. This is editing. This is AI editing. And it was so badly done. And to share AI editing, you láti gba etí fún. Now I'm going to take everybody to the tour of Iyabo's so-called baby Priscilla has delivered. She deliver, better deliver. Come out and tell the truth. You are liars. Okay, ẹ wọ́wọ́ Priscilla. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ wọ́wọ́ yẹn dáadáa. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ wo fingertips yẹn. Those fingertips and also those hands. That's not Priscilla's hands. Ọwọ́ òyìnbó nìyẹn. Ẹ wo dáadáa o. Ọwọ́ òyìnbó nìyẹn. These are the hands of a white woman. Look at the ring on her finger. Is that Priscilla's ring? But look at the tips and the knuckles. This is a white woman's hand. Basically, where I'm taking you is that Priscilla's head was photoshopped into that woman having a baby. Okay? Now, many of us will have our babies, and our babies will come out light skinned, very, very light skinned. By 3 months, the back of their ears, once it looks dark, they're going to be dark. Most babies come out light skin anyway. But at the end of the day, I'm not questioning that whole fact that the baby is light skin because babies look like that. But this baby that Priscilla is carrying is a white baby. Now look at my analysis. I'm an investigative journalist. Once you retire, but you know, me investigating. Yeah, boy, irọ́ ló máa pẹ́. Ìwọ lórí burúkú olóṣì. Ó pimp ọmọ ẹ. Ó fọmọ ẹ ṣe hook up. Gbogbo ẹni mo ṣì máa ṣe jáde mi tí parí docu-series ní whole docu-series. Iyabo, irú ẹ ti pọ̀ jù. For the people that are watching this picture, ẹ wo picture yẹn dáadáa sí. Ẹ lo brain yìí because àwọn tó ní brain, àwọn Queen Mother fans tó ní brain wọn lè really rí brain motor coordination nǹkan tí mo tell láti wò. Now, mo ti zoom in picture. Now, ẹ wojú Priscilla. Kẹ́ pojú yín dé for 1 second. Ẹ wá la ojú yín kẹ́ wọ́wọ́ yẹn. Ṣọ́wọ́ Priscilla nìyẹn. Your brain motor coordination will tell you that's a white woman's hand. Ṣé tí mo kọ síbẹ̀ pẹ̀lú red arrow, white hand nìyẹn. The baby is a white baby. Okay? Now, watermark ẹ̀ ń tó ní picture, original owner picture, watermark ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Nǹkan táwọn fi watermark picture hàn at kìnnìkan àwọn náà ní picture. Then ẹ worry Priscilla. Okay, very, very poor editing. No line between the head and neck. And so edit picture. And it's probably Iyabo that did this because she's fake. Wọ́n gbé orí Priscilla ní sí ara ẹnìkan tó bímọ. Wọ́n gbé orí Priscilla sára òyìnbó kan tó bímọ. Why would you lie about stuff like this? Is she even pregnant? Ẹ mú baby bump ẹ lọ fi ṣe photo shoot. Mo out sí. And post oríṣiríṣi pictures of pregnancy, this one, that one. Who are you trying to impress? What is this validation for Iyabo? For God's sakes. Now, people, look at my big arrow from Priscilla's hair to her cheeks. You see that area where the arrow is? I want you to look carefully at that long arrow where I have very poor editing, no line between head and neck. You see where that arrow goes? What do you see there? You see Priscilla's cheeks, but you see a sort of eraser, okay, that joins Priscilla's cheeks to someone else's head. Can you see that area? And I put 2 lines there. In fact, 3 lines around that neck. You see the 3 lines I have around that neck? That's not Priscilla's neck. This is AI editing. Yeah, boy, you took Priscilla's head and put it on top of somebody else that had a baby. You forgot to change their hands. Ọwọ́ òyìnbó lẹ́gbẹ́ síbẹ̀. Oh, ọ̀dẹ̀, you're so stupid. Ọ̀dẹ̀ paraku. Baby will be. And you can come for kẹ́ sọ fún abẹ́yẹ ti bímọ. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ti bímọ, ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ sọ. As far as I'm concerned, the Tanzanians have all talked to me. I got plenty of friends over there. Tanzanian fans tell me that Nobody shows their baby's face till 3 months. And then another thing is they don't do photo shoots with your baby bump out. Oh, but if it's like here, do. Regular Tanzanians ò dùn. Láì tí sọ pé àfojú baby hàn. Baby's face was never be shown with until 3 months. So Iyabo, if you are trying to do Tanzanian style and protect anyone from seeing Priscilla's baby, use the real baby. Okay, because now bí mo ṣe ń gbé lẹ́yìn ó dà pé ti ṣe surrogacy ó dà pé lómi lò lóyún George tí ò lè fúnyàn lóyún George tẹ́ pé girlfriend Vanessa ti sọ pé ó ti fokú ẹ̀ ṣoògùn kò lè impregnate gbogbo yín wò ó ti sú mi I don't know what to say so bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe gbé bébí òyìnbó dání àtọwọ́ òyìnbó kan ó dà pé Priscilla ò lóyún ó dà pé George ò lè fún lóyún ẹ ti lọ gba surrogate mother. Everything is fake. Queen mother, fake.
Okay, welcome back. So what did we just see? Or rather, what did we hear? Allegedly coming from Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. Let's recap just a bit, okay? Iyabo Ojo is not in Canada. She's allegedly hiding in Banana Island in Lagos. All her Toronto balcony videos are supposedly staged trips or fakery and all. Blah, 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 XYZ. Da, da, da. But all those things are all from Dr. Kemi. Now, let us look at it from the perspective where I want us to look at it. The baby photo looks photoshopped. Let's be very sincere. How? Kemi points out to unnatural fingers that were in that photo. And then the ring placement and then a mismatched skin tone, claiming that Priscilla's head was edited onto another woman's body holding a white baby. So invariably, the body that was chopped into her head was a white woman's body. No documented entry into Canada for Iyabo. The entire narrative of pregnancy and travel, according to Kemi, was suspicious or is suspicious. Now, the pregnancy is said to be fake too. That is the pregnancy that appeared in the photo, the baby bump photo shoot, with the photo being a kind of deliberate fantasy meant to mislead people. How? Now, what's the mainstream media saying about this? What were the reactions of the mainstream media about this particular claim? Multiple reputable blogs, including Daily Report, Praise Media, even Kemi Filani, and others reported that Kemi Olunloyo alleged that Priscilla and Juma Jukes, her husband, welcomed their child via surrogacy. Yeah, they cited triple citizenship, right, Canadian, Tanzanian, and Nigeria, without any official confirmation from the couple. Of course, they were not supposed to confirm to us that they had surrogacy or they had their baby through surrogacy, so we don't need to confirm anything from them. Meanwhile, Priscilla herself has addressed the womb watchers, the online in-laws, clarifying that she and Juma Jukes were privately married before their public ceremonies, which explains the size of her baby bump appearing early. So why didn't you tell us? Why is it just coming out now? Why are you coming out to do a kind of damage control? Okay, about the photo now. Let us talk about the photo. Analytically, the elements look off. Okay, they look off. Kemi's points about hands, neck blending, and the supposed mismatch is not baseless. I tell you, the image quality is low, yeah, but those overlays look amateurish. Let me say that. They look like an amateur photographer's job. Okay, so they look fake to me. As you can see the pictures, they look very, very fake. Okay, now Kemi's claim that Iyabo is inside Banana Island allegedly implies deliberate deception if it is true, but there is zero independent confirmation that Iyabo traveled to Canada for now, or she did not. No airport landmarks, no verified Canadian visitors, or something else. Iyabo Ojo would post it. The Iyabo Ojo will know. So why hasn't she posted it? And lots of people, even Enioluwa, seemed surprised by the pregnancy announcement. So if her friend Enioluwa was surprised, that means something is fishy. Well, let us drop that. But I feel that Dr. Kemi is not personally attacking Iyabo Ojo. She's just trying to reason rationally. Because as you can look at the photo looks fake. Okay, so let's not play about or play around it. But here is my own stand. Here is what I think. Dr. Kemi alleges deception, yeah? The edited image, the hidden location by Iyabo Ojo, the surrogacy claim by Dr. Kemi, these are all substantial accusations. They are substantial, but they are accusations. But so far, none of it is verified. Okay, no official addresses from Iyabo or Priscilla, no travel receipts, no even hospital records. These things should have been out by now if they were lies or if they were true. Meanwhile, Priscilla's narrative of a private marriage is like is kind of plausible and is widely reported by lots of blogs. But is it true? Why didn't we hear this before now? Why didn't you tell us? So my take is, if any part of Kemi's claims is accurate, then this entire story, from pregnancy to citizenship to hiding in Banana Island, is part of a big cover-up. If it is false, then it's a reckless smear on Priscilla and Iyabo's reputation. But I know that something around it is kind of true. So there are high stakes. But here is the question keeping me up. In any industry, or in an industry where truth often has layers and power shields, kind of, okay, will Kemi ever bring tangible proof, or will this remain another sensational tale that has been lost in kind of rumor or speculation? Because if Iyabo and Priscilla don't come out to debunk this, as they always do, that means something is right somewhere, right? That means Dr. Kemi is right somehow, right? Okay, so that is that on that particular update. If you enjoyed this particular update of mine, please like our videos. Don't forget to share them. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't also forget to follow us up on every other thing we're doing here, because we're here because of you. Please make sure you share this video. See you next time. Bye.